Austin Andrews here. Today we take a look at more manipulation of the internet, Kamala's team pushing stories. While the New York Times and Washington Post are pushing to deplatform conservative talk shows using the biased research from Media Matters, a anti-conservative think tank with questionable history, the Harris campaign is allegedly manipulating online platforms such as Reddit and X, formerly Twitter, to organize users to do the campaign's bidding. The first thing to understand about the strategy of using users to game a system is that the system is designed to work on trust and truth. When you vote something up on Reddit, it's like you are liking it. Reddit believes that you like it and that you want more of it. It then has an analysis on your account, and it will show what you have liked to people who like and look at things similar to you. If enough people swarm to an idea or a topic, then that topic or post will be seen as viral, and it will be seen by many, many users on the platform. This means that it is susceptible to manipulation. To give us the details of what the Kamala campaign has allegedly been coordinating on Reddit and even X, Daily Wire reporter Amanda Prestigiacomo reports.
Yeah, I'll start with Reddit, one of the most popular websites in the world. An investigation by the Federalist has uncovered what appears to be a vast astroturfing operation run on Discord to artificially boost pro-Harris and anti-Trump content, both by paid staffers and volunteers. Harris staffers allegedly direct which posts to promote where and with what language. For example, they appear to boost abortion content to subreddits with women or target swing voters with content relevant to their state. The apparent goal is to make Harris appear more popular than she is and promote content that helps Harris, even if it's not true. For example, they'll direct the boosting of Project 2025 content and tie that to Trump, even though Trump is not at all connected to the plan. And this has all been extremely effective, though it does appear to routinely run afoul of Reddit rules. In the matter of 15 days, they were able to publish thousands of posts, again, all directed by Harris staffers. That content has received more than 5.7 million upvotes and over 400,000 comments. It was also uncovered that 126 of the top 1,000 posts on the very popular politics subreddit in just the past month were allegedly published by Harris campaign volunteers. That's a huge deal considering how influential Reddit is on politics. In fact, Reddit CEO Steve Huffman in 2018 said that he was confident that Reddit could, quote, sway elections. On X, another hugely influential platform for politics, Harris staffers are directing similar activity from volunteers. One goal there is to block community notes that are unfavorable to Harris. A community note is basically a fact check on X. They appear under misleading or outright false posts. Under Elon Musk's leadership, contributors can add a community note, which is then voted on by users to determine if it appears under content or not. So when Harris campaign staffers direct volunteers to dislike an unfavorable community note, it won't appear. This seems to be why pro-Harris accounts have been able to spread falsehoods without fact checks attached to them. This is a big problem too. I mean, even CNN, an outlet extremely hostile to Trump, has reported on the routine false info spewed from Kamala HQ, for example. That's the official Harris Camp X account. That goes for other pro-Harris accounts too that appear to be working for the Biden-Harris administration. Google is also playing a role here. Aside from the company's documented bias against Trump, it's also permitting the Harris campaign to engage in some pretty shady activity. Over the summer, a report from Axios, another left-leaning organization, they exposed that the Harris camp was changing headlines and subheadlines of mainstream articles to appear more favorable to Harris. So let's say you're doing a Google search related to healthcare. You might get a link to an NPR story that's being sponsored by the Harris team. The campaign, though, has edited that headline and subheadline. So it might now read, and this is a real example, Harris will lower healthcare costs.
So you think you're reading a preview of an NPR story, but you're actually reading content from the Harris camp.
Exactly. And by the way, those news organizations, they had no idea their content was being manipulated by the Harris team. And to be clear, this is not something the Trump campaign is engaging in. At the least, this is really misleading stuff from a campaign and party that's consistently promoting the censorship of dissent under this guise of supposed deception or misinformation. Well, we don't have a direct response from the Harris camp, but on Wednesday, the account that broke this story, Reddit Lies, that was banned from the campaign-run Discord server that's organizing all of this. So it seems they're aware this has been exposed. We've also seen a reaction from Elon Musk. He announced earlier this week that he's opened an investigation into the Harris campaign's antics.
Elon Musk looking into this issue for X is a big deal because being able to manipulate the community notes system is the ability to distort truth itself. Many different videos have been posted to the Kamala HQ account that are incredibly deceptively edited, where they remove context and claim wild things about Trump or things that he did not, nor would he ever intend to say or mean. To give you an example, they do things like editing out a word or two that will change the entire meaning of a statement. If I said, "I refuse to believe the devil will win," but then you took the audio and took out the words refuse and to, suddenly the statement becomes, "I believe that," instead of "I refuse to believe that." This is the kind of manipulation the videos can be. And then they manipulate the community notes to make it all seem truthful and honest. Folks, we head into an election day where the polls have it nearly tied and the nation is at a crossroads. Both teams are fighting for a victory, but while one team is manipulating Reddit and X, the other is being called garbage and showing up to rallies in garbage trucks as they refuse to let the name calling get them down. This election is a choice of who you want to be. Do you want to be one of the garbage people, the deplorables? Or do you want to be one of the ones that keeps looking down on Americans? The choice is yours. I'm Austin Andrews, and I'll see you on the next report.